Here is a little helpful proportional system of how to draw a hand. And you might want to explore your own a little bit and also copy some other masters' hands works and just calculate, admire, and see the system in everything. So let's start with something like a little mitten, basic proportions. That's our hand. We already know everything is rounded, so this is the wrist, and the hand is just hanging. Here is a central line. It runs through the middle of the hand and throughout the middle finger, which is the longest. Now, if we divide this in half, we will get the first row of knuckles. So if you look at the hand in the profile from the wrist, let's do this wrist, and then here is the hand, and here is the fingers. Okay, 1, 2, half, and half. That's what I'm doing. Because our pink is short and there is nothing really that awfully straight or symmetrical, I'm just drawing this line slightly curving up. You will see why. And this will be our area for the 4 fingers, and this the other, maybe a little longer, wider. So here we already can very simply, in a very simplistic manner first, but kind of outline the fingers. Now, the area of the fingers divided in half also gives you the row of knuckles, the second row of the knuckles. This divided in half gives you a third row of knuckles. Isn't it wonderful? And moreover, the nail bed is right here on this little third. So we can, and of course there is this little kind of a bumpy area, like a ridge. And we have now the fingers. Each division tapers down according to the laws of our bodies. The index finger and the ring finger, this and this, are of the same length. The third finger is the longest, the pinky is the shortest. The thumb has only 2 phalanges. So if we continue this line, we sort of hit the size of the thumb. Here is this joint, and then it went up into the other joints and bonal structure. So wasn't it simple and kind of brilliant? 1 and 2, the half. And then each subsequent joint has its own division in half. A couple of aesthetical remarks, notions, call it whatever you like. When you draw hands, try not to overemphasize the nail beds. Like I'm drawing them now with very dark line just to show you that it does sit here on the division here. But from the distance, it will look like dirty nails, extremely unpleasant to look at. It's the same as drawing teeth in the smiling face, and if you outline them very darkly, from the distance it will look like it's really a set of bad teeth. So just be very gentle and use really light lines in order to depict that. So everything else is just a matter of following the character, gesture, and everything. But even just if you will follow these two divisions in measure, you will have a perfectly proportioned hand. Hope it will be helpful.